going on, guys? Johnny here from shreddedwolf.com, and today I want to talk about common dieting mistakes. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because number one, dieting is 80% of your results when it comes to weight loss. And number two, I would say most people struggle with dieting a lot. You know, it's easy for people to work out, but when it comes to nutrition, a lot of people struggle with that. So let's dive into the major mistakes that people make when it comes to weight loss and actually keeping it off. Number one is people go too extreme. And what I mean by this is people, they like to starve themselves. They're drastically changing what they're eating, and they don't enjoy what they're eating. It's actually a lot of things I just told you, but they're basically going too extreme. And when you go too extreme, it makes it really hard for you to sustain this nutritional approach that you're doing. For example, if you go from eating regular food, you know, whatever your diet is, all of a sudden to eating just salads, and you're not even feeling full off the salads, yeah, you can willpower your way for a few days, maybe at best, and then you're gonna get so hungry where you're gonna be like, all right, this is way too hard, let me just go back to my old ways. Okay, no. That is how most people are. So how to fix this is to stop going too extreme. And how do you know how to do this? You know how to do this by tracking your calories. So a great equation that I came up with is 11 times your current body weight in pounds. So let's say you're 180 pounds. I feel like a lot of people are around this weight range. So 180 pounds times 11, that's 1980. Let's just call it 2000. If you are 180 pounds and you eat 2000 calories, you're gonna lose weight. The reason why is because as a 180 pound person, you actually burn more calories the heavier you are. And the reason why is because when you're walking and you're carrying all the weight, you burn more calories. So I'm 165 right now. I would burn less calories than you if you and I were to walk, just walk, do the same amount of activity. You and I would burn, or I would burn less calories than you because I have less mass to move. I'm lighter on my feet, but for you, you're gonna burn more calories. So take that equation, and to know that you're not starving yourself, eat at that calorie number. That's really the only way. Most people do this blindedly, where they go based on feeling. And let me tell you, I'm doing that right now. But it's because I've already tracked my foods for months and months and months on end. I know, and I'm really aware of the foods that I'm eating, and I'm smart with the foods that I'm eating. So I know how to judge what I'm eating and still make sure that I'm maintaining my body fat, or if I want to lean down, I know how to do so exactly. But at this point in my life, I'm doing so more on guesstimation because I have so much experience. But most people like you do not have as much experience, so you need to experience it. So take that equation, 11 times your current body weight, and let's just say it's 2,000 calories. When you eat food, track the foods that you eat, and you'll be really amazed at how much food you're actually eating to hit your calorie goals, assuming that you're super accurate with your tracking. For example, if it's 2,000 calories and you're eating 3 meals, your first meal, let's say it's 500 calories, second meal is like 800 calories, then your third meal is gonna be 700 calories, you're good on that day. You're good on that day. If you eat 2,000 calories, as I keep saying, you're gonna lose weight. Now, the next thing that comes to that is figuring out what foods to eat. And I'm still explaining based off of that common mistake where people like to starve themselves and then they just fall off when it gets too hard. So number one, know your calories with that equation. And then number two, learn how to structure those calories by knowing how many meals you want to eat. If you want to eat 2 meals and you have to hit 2,000 calories, well, on average, each meal should be 1,000 calories. Now, what's next is going to be what foods are actually going to make up for those calories. Sure, you can eat 2,000 calories worth of McDonald's, but that's not smart because it has a lot of calories and it's not going to make you feel full. And because they taste so good, it's going to be hard for you to stop eating, okay? So what's smarter and what's going to be healthier for you is going to be simple, whole, natural foods. Things like eggs, vegetables, fruits, Greek yogurt, skim milk, lean meats like chicken, beef, brown rice, oatmeal. Those are way better options to fill up your calorie needs for the day. And that's it. That's really it. So going back to common mistake number one, people go too extreme. People starve themselves and then they mess up because it's so hard. And if I was to starve myself, yes, it's really hard. Starving yourself makes you do crazy things and makes your willpower drop all the way to zero. And when your willpower is zero and you see your friends eating junk food, you just go freaking insane. This is what happens to me. I go insane when I see chips and I'm trying to cut. I see chips, I'm like, it's over. It's over for me. All right, common mistake number two. When it comes to dieting, is people not enjoying their foods. So most people's diets are terrible. It's like super junk, super processed, and unhealthy. Things that taste extremely good. Fast food, right? And there's actually two problems to this. Number one, yeah, if you're eating junk food all the time, you're gonna gain weight. It's just too hard to eat junk food and to lose weight. And even if you could, you're not getting in essential nutrients from foods, right? Like the law of thermodynamics. So if you still hit your calories, yeah, you're gonna lose weight. And you can still lose weight while eating junk food, but it's not gonna be worth it because you're not getting in the nutrients that your body actually needs from real whole foods. You want to feel good too. You don't just want to look good. You want to feel good on the inside. So people are either going for extremely tasty foods or super disgusting foods. People are like, I hear a lot of people do like the egg diet. Like that is so foolish because that is too hard. Can you actually eat eggs for the rest of your life? No. You're gonna have to eat other things. Plus, it's smart to eat other things to get different nutrients for your body. So here's the solution to this. Instead of going way too tasty, 10 out of 10 foods, and instead of going 1 out of 10 foods, like freaking salads and like egg whites only, you wanna find a nice balance in the middle. Nice balance in the middle, and this is where you need to do your own work for this. For example, here's what I eat every single day. And it tastes good enough for me to actually look forward to eating this. So I like to eat protein bars. I eat like 3, 4, 5 protein bars per day. Tastes like a regular candy bar to me. So I love it, right? Food scale, on a scale of 1 through 10, it's like 7 to 8 out of 10 for me. I love it. And then I have eggs and toast. Eggs and toast, scrambled eggs, super fluffy, nicely seasoned with salt. Have it with really soft whole grain bread. They're simple whole foods, but they taste good to me. If I didn't like the eggs and toast, I would not eat that. And also, it's really easy to make and really simple to eat, or really simple to make. Another problem is that people can, if it takes too long to cook a meal, then you're not going to be able to stick to that. For example, when I was cutting just a couple months ago, or not a couple months ago, literally like half a year ago, like November, I was eating protein pancakes, but that took me like 30 minutes to make every day, and I just got so tired of making it. But when I make eggs and toast, literally like 5 minutes. Super, super simple. So going back to common mistake number 2, you need to make your foods taste in the middle. It needs to taste good enough so that you actually look forward to eating it, and compose it of simple whole foods. And that's really it. So let's recap this video. 2 common mistakes that people make when dieting when it comes to losing weight. Number 1, they're going too extreme. They are starving themselves. You got to stop. You will never ever succeed in the long run if you're killing yourselves. You're starving yourself, okay? This will lead to binge eating, and you're gonna lose a lot of progress, okay? Number 2, common mistake is people don't know how to make their diet sustainable and long-term. You need to eat the foods that you enjoy. I could never succeed on a diet if it didn't taste good to me. I could eat sushi every day, all right? But just because I can eat that every single day doesn't mean it's gonna help me towards my weight loss goals, right? So you gotta find that middle ground, and that middle ground is gonna compose of simple whole foods that you season well to your liking, and then being super consistent on that. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think my thinking and how I communicated this wasn't as organized, but I just wanted to give you guys my 2 cents on common mistakes that I see people make. So if you can just eat simple whole foods, if I could summarize this entire video into 1 sentence, it's eat simple, whole, natural foods that taste pretty good to you, and eat that every single day. That's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want some coaching, you guys want my training app, check out shreddedwolf.com in the description. And I hope you all have a great day.